Hey guys, welcome back to the English Gentleman Gamer with me, Roscoe. Just wanted to bring you some Defiance beta, whatever you want to call it, footage. This is a bit of a tutorial bit we're just looking at. Hand holds you through finding a new gun and interrogating these pods and stuff, and these guys are quite easy to kill. They do get significantly harder later on and a lot smarter. That woman I'm trying to shoot actually turns out to be another human. The purple dots on the minimap are other normal human players. There's yellow dots you see later on that are, I don't know if they're just what do they call it, non-talking computer controlled people or whatever, but there's a couple of guys I have to rescue and they appear in yellow. Red is obviously the enemy. So there's me loadout thing, and it's telling me to load my shield, and I'll pick up a better gun shortly, and I do get a sniper rifle later on. But it'll be quite obvious what I'm doing. There's a bit of a demo coming up about the, I don't know if perks is the right word or whatever, but there's abilities, you get a bit different abilities you can choose to have and shit like that. I thought this was a bit dodgy, that sometimes when you were standing too close to objects, when you were trying to interact with them or whatever you wanted to call it, it didn't actually do anything. But I put that down to it being beta software. These little creature, crab-looking things were quite easy. You didn't gain any experience points or anything for killing them. They were just there for target practice. But you know, it was virtually unlimited ammo anyway. I don't show this in the video, but I have managed a multiplayer round. It was pretty good fun. I have to be honest though, this game to me, the single player reminds me of Starhawk, because it's third person, it's an RPG, you go around, you build stuff, you build your empire, whatever, you defend this, that and the other, you pick things up, you shoot people, there's vehicles. It reminds me of Starhawk a lot. Now the thing is, this game I'd have to buy for £40 whatever, whereas Starhawk is free. And I believe it's free for everybody, not just PlayStation Plus members. So from the single player point of view, I can't see my way past Starhawk, to be honest, which the only thing this has an edge over Starhawk in my opinion is that this has actual humans helping you, so it's effectively an online co-op. They aren't crucial for you playing your missions, as you'll see. There's bits where I start off, there's a mission later on where I'm rescuing these two guys. I start off on my own. My life's made a lot easier. I've picked up an assault rifle now. This is decided when I did my character, by the way, before I started recording. You decide what character you're going to have, so you kind of, there's different character types, and I went for a sort of middle of the road assault class type guy. I think I'm about to come up to the demo section now. Oh, I'm finding a grenade next. Yeah, your life is made considerably easier by having another human helping you out, but it's not a true co-op in as much, you don't both see the same thing at the same time necessarily. Either they're there, or you can help someone else out, and I suspect you're both trying to do the same mission at the same time, but it's not crucial or essential, whatever you want to call it. So there's me arming my frag grenade. The online bit, it was alright fun. It was a third person game, so anyone who's watched a few of my videos before, no, I'm not a massive fan of third person games. Oh, after most quests or whatever, it asks you to submit feedback and stuff like that, so I could understand why, and I was quite honest with it. Some of them were alright, some were better than others. But third person shooters, you know, the Uncharted 3 multiplayer is free. I have tried that. I found it a bit better than this, a bit more exciting. So the question is, do I pay 40 quid for a game that doesn't excel in any one thing, or do I get install two separate games but are both free? I have to say I'm in a bit of a quandary about that. I'm going to try and play a bit more of this. It depends on the missions really. Starhawk, I've done about 2 hours of Starhawk so far, and the thing I like about Starhawk is the fact that you can call down different units, or whatever you want to call them, ammo place, like a little, I'm trying to think of the right word. You can get sentry guns deployed, you can call in like a tower thing full of ammo and different weapons and stuff like that. and you can scooch off and do your own little side mission. I mean, to be honest, on Starhawk, I'm in a space mission which really isn't gripping my shit. It's a bit like Elite, but not as fun. This, so far the missions I've done, there's a mission where you have to attack or set off some sort of reactor or whatever. That's alright. I can see it getting repetitive quite quickly though, because the point is you've got an objective, and if you're on your own, it can be hard work. I mean, they're quite generous with the health. I'm not sure if it's because it's a beta or it just is generous because you're near the beginning, but I do actually die, and I think you get 2 revives free of charge basically, and then once you die a 3rd time you have to pay out your own online money to be brought back to life, and you go back to the sort of base camp. It's quite funny at the base camp though, lots of purple dots around, which means there's a few humans playing it, but they all end up going off on their own little missions and stuff, so that's kind of cool in a way. I really wasn't sure what the fuck I was doing. What did I pick? Ego power that increases weapon damage and reduces recoil. Yeah. Oh, well, I suspect that's the noob one of them all, but evidently it can be increased as well or whatever, because there's like a little meter underneath it. So then red dots are enemies, but at the moment the enemies are just these little crab things, and they don't even come after you. They do get a lot smarter though later on. I'm not sure. I did cut together about 20 minutes worth of video, but I'm not sure I've got 20 minutes worth of things to say. So, but what I will say is I've done about an hour and a half, 2 hours of this, and I mean that just sat there while I shot it. This guy here actually starts being a little bit smarter and tries to actually shoot me this time. That other guy didn't really do much. They actually respond to your fire by rolling out the way later on, so they do get quite difficult. Now you'll see there is a purple dot on the minimap down here, so there is another human trying to play this at the same time, and I was a bit brave trying to pick these guys off from so far away. But as you'll see, you basically got to do a lot of running around to try and thin them out, and if you're being shot or attacked, whatever you want to call it, you can't actually do the activity or activate the switch or whatever you want to call it that you're being asked to do. And you can't reload ammo either. These vans, by the way, are a pain in the ass because it's just a non-stop stream of these guys coming out. I mean, you get experience points for doing them in, but if I was being shot now, I wouldn't be able to interact with that ammo crate basically. But these guys, these mutant riflemen, it's just non-stop. It can be quite frustrating. The mission I do after this, where I'm trying to rescue these 2 medic guys, it took me a while to work out that I couldn't actually revive them because I was being shot, and it was quite frustrating that there's, like I say, I mean these guys are all, got me in shit there, wasn't it? That's because there was a human being hiding. My aim was quite poor at places, but you know, I was having fun. But anyway, because I'm being shot all the time, and there's people, you know, you need 2 or 3 of you actually attacking an objective before you can actually stand a realistic chance of doing it. Because I think I try and do the reactor actually acted quite quickly there. But they're definitely on these when I'm trying to revive these 2 guys. There's a few times where I jump in to try and revive them and I get stopped because I'm being shot at basically. I mean, like you'll see, I cleared this area off, and yet they're all coming back. I mean, they don't pay a lot of attention to me. They do seem quite obsessed with this reactor. They don't know what they're doing there. And there is, I think there's a yellow dot on the map. I think it's the computer on my side, like a woman telling me what to do sort of thing, who's part of my storyline. The storyline is, forget it. There's a very long intro where you see some scientists getting on the dropship and shit like that, and it was alright. I suppose it sets the story, but so there's only me and this one woman here, the ego woman, actually doing anything about this reactor. The other person who was here before I arrived seems to have buggered off because I can't see any purple on the minimap. But that purple light just in front of me there, that does indicate, I think, a spawn point for another human player. I'm not dead sure. I mean, I'm a bit sketchy on some of the details, so if I'm talking crap then you'll have to forgive me. So there we are. I've moved on to the mission now where I'm rescuing these 2 guys. So again, the purple ones are other humans, the yellow ones are the 2 guys I've got to revive. Now there's a green thing on the edge of the map. Suddenly there's a circle, every circle of red around it, which I'm cutting onto straight. So I nearly revived him there. I'll try again. Nearly revived him. I didn't even nearly revive him then. I got shot for, and I realised that these guys sitting there. By this point, I'm actually quite a sniper rifle. These guys are quite a bit tougher now. You've really got to get the headshots. So again, thinking that my health's getting quite low here, I need to scout them. Oh no, it wasn't that big. Well, it was that my health was getting a bit low, but I also decided to try and thin out these guys that were encircling us by getting the sniper rifle out, and I actually don't do too bad here. Doesn't actually recognise it being a headshot, unfortunately, but I did get him in.
You've got hostile mutants moving in from the northeast.
There's a new enemy turns up here. This guy like some sort of big dagger knife looking thing. Really quite difficult to get. I actually managed to revive this dude this time, and he does start helping out.
Feel better already?
In fact, they both actually get. None of them get.
Thought I was a goner.
Down again. Dead short. I'm a bit vague on it. The other thing that was puzzling me was I was having to do a lot of walking around, and I realised that I did actually acquire the ability to generate some sort of little quad bike. It took me a while to learn how, but it would have been very helpful because I did a lot of running
Mutants
around.
coming in from the west.
The ammo isn't marked on the map either, which I'm not sure if it's in this bit or not. There's that guy with the big knife. There's two of them there attacking that guy. Cleavers or something like that. My aim wasn't right, I apologise. But they come in waves, these guys, and these bloody non-stop. Now, but by this point, I've actually started earning XP. God, I should have really. About 4 shots at this guy, I miss him every time. The guy's been killed, so I've got to go and revive him again. So I'm down to about 4 or 5 red lines on my map, but I am one thing I didn't do. I'm not sure if it'll be in this video. I ran out of ammunition. I ended up using a hazard for the sniper rifle, which ended up not to the chances no scoping these guys. You can do a melee. Yeah, obviously you have to be right next to it. By this point, I am trying to do a run.
Damn it! I'm dying here!
Because my health was getting quite low. So you do get revived a couple of times, but the third time you have to pay basically out your online money. Now that green thing I was mentioning on the minimap, it's on the edge of the radar. This guy invited me to be part of his squad basically, so I just said yes.
The enemy!
Look at how I invited other people. There's a couple of people who are a bit more aggressive.
Moving forward!
He sort of invited me to be in his squad now.
Damn it! I'm dying here!
This guy invited me to be part of his squad and then proceeded to do sod all. I mean, you can see on the map he's miles away. So, try and work out how to invite people, but it wasn't. The blue on my back was actually me being shot. Not to realise, and then I had to hit him again. The reason why I've got my sniper rifle, I've run out of ammo totally now, with a pistol as well. I would like the ammo to be marked on the map, or at least more obvious, because I couldn't. It took me ages to find it. So again, I've come down to my sniper rifle now.
Finished! Traitor!
I don't know why I didn't try. I think I shot him then. I was hoping some of the enemies might drop ammunition, but they didn't. It turns out there was an ammo crate close by. I managed to get him one up. So I'm actually earning experience points by this time. But these two guys are still in need of revival. I mean, a bit dodgy that everything moved there. I'm not sure if these guys ever do actually fuck this mission up enough. I'm sure. I'm not sure if you fuck it up enough that they actually do die. You'd have to check that on the website. I have looked on the website. There's one thing that pissed me off on the website. When you start your game, it gives you a code to link to the website. I presume it's like battle log, kind of keep track of your progress, whatever. I tried twice to put the code in, and it said it didn't work, even though I was looking at it on my phone. I like a screenshot of the recording I did. As a human, not doing anything would have been useful. So I'm trying to change gun now. I seem to remember, but I'd run out of ammo. Or did I just pause it? There we go. So I've got a capacity of... Oh, I've managed to get a few bullets now. Oh, I've got 45 rounds now for this gun. So I decided to go for these guys again. Like I said, only if you fuck up long enough that they will actually die. Just get given enough shot. It might just be this early on and they've decided to be lenient, I don't know. So I'm down to 4 rounds now. So I had to beat this guy up basically. Again, it would have been nice if the ammo had been placed on the map, shown on the map, but anyway, such is life. So I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying the game, but I'm not sure I'm going to buy it because I can get a similar, arguably better experience. Alright, admittedly in 2 different games, but for free. So I don't know. Is it worth £40? I mean, if you can get a key for the beta, whatever. I think it might stop tomorrow for the PS3. I'm not sure. I know it doesn't last forever. But my impressions are so far. If it was £25, I'd probably get it. Other than that, probably not. Like I say, the Starhawk single player campaign is just as exciting so far in my opinion, and that's free. And Uncharted 3 is a better third person online multiplayer, and that's also free. So I probably will download the Uncharted multiplayer tonight just because I can. I was going to get Red Dead Redemption, but in the end I didn't have enough room on the hard drive at the time, so I had to delete lots of stuff, but I never got around to re-downloading it. I think I might have even downloaded Wipeout HD or Wipeout Fury or something again the other day. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I do recommend you have a look at this game if you can, but if not, I think the beta ends quite soon, so you'll have to be on your toes, I think. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch up with you later. Take it easy. Bye.